Alright traders, Phil C here with you, professional day trader, and as always, grateful to share another week with you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day and sharing it with me. I do not take that for granted and know that I appreciate you. Just really quickly, if you're watching me for the first time, this is a weekly video I send out at the start of the week, so we can look at the potential trade ideas together and go over potential moves in the markets to watch out for. If you don't want to miss one of these videos and get notified when it's uploaded, hit the link below, drop in your email so I know where to send it when it's live. In this video, we're going to go over the pound dollar trade and some of the new pattern trades setting up for us inside the private client group that I just want to go over with you. Another one on the pound dollar and dollar yen, plus go over how to eliminate emotion from trading that will result in profits for you. Yes, it can be done. The pound dollar. You remember this from last video that I did. We analyzed the entry stops and targets here. Now the only thing that we need to do is nothing. This trade is going to play itself out, right? It's either going to hit stops or hit targets. We don't move anything. We don't change anything. Don't do any of that. Again, we don't want to do anything emotional in our trading at all. Opportunity on the lower time frame here. And what we've done is we've come up here. So we've come up, we've come down, and then we have another move like this. Then we're coming all the way back down. Now, what I'm looking for in the live trading room that I was doing this morning with the private client group is we're waiting for price action to come down a little bit further. If I drag my Fibonacci retracement tool, you can see that we come down into a 50%. That puts us on bat pattern alert, right? Now, what we want to identify here is another trade opportunity if price action can come all the way down into an 886 right there. We've come a little bit close, right? But we need a little bit more of a move right now. So about 15 pips away from this entry right there. If we do get that little bit of a move right there, it is a valid buy opportunity in the form of a bat pattern right here. So we have X to A to B, B to C right up here, and C to D back down into our 886. Now, in the same way as we did targets, right? So we have, in the same way that we did entry, stops, and targets here. Entry is at the 886. So let's make this a little bit bigger so it's easy to see, right? Because the whole point of doing these is to show you potential trade opportunities that we can potentially get involved with here. Now, entry is at the 886. Our stop is going to be at the 113 right here. So we want stops below our X point looking left, right? We're going to make that red, different color. Now we'll get rid of this because we like to keep our charts nice and clean. For targets here, we want a Fibonacci retracement from swing high all the way down to swing low right there. So this will be our entry point at the 886. What we're looking for when it comes to pattern trades is we're looking for a move all the way up into our 382. So we always trade two contracts here, right? So target one is at the 382 and target two is at the 618 right there. So potential opportunity for a 40 pip move and a, let's say, 68 pip move right there. So again, at the 382, that would be your targets. We are going to change this to green right there. Hopefully that's easy to see because we just covered our, put it on top of our green box as well. So here's your risk right there. And here is your potential reward right there. Now remember what I said from last week. These trade opportunities, these pattern formations, they're very good. They're about 60% accurate. So if we're half right on these, and we have this kind of risk to reward set up, then over time, we want to trade this every single time that it presents itself. Every single time that this pattern sets up, we want to take that, especially if you have over a 50% win percentage with this kind of risk to reward. If you can do that every single day, day in and day out, you will do incredibly well. So here is our entry, here is our stop, and here are our targets. Now let's take a look at the dollar-yen trade opportunity as well. So let's take a look inside the private client group. I already took this trade live. And what I did is I got my stop right above up here, right above this high. But here is our cycle high. So we have a swing high to swing low back down here. Then we come all the way up here, right? So we want a Fibonacci retracement. And we'll take it from swing high to swing low right there. So we have a 618, okay? 618 right there on our B point and a 618 on our C point. This is a textbook example for a Gartley trade opportunity. We are already at market. So we're already short this trade. Fibonacci extension, swing low to swing high, and then back down in, okay? And you can see that price action has extended itself all the way up into a 127 Fibonacci extension. This is exactly where we want to get short. So on the dollar yen, on the 4-hour time frame here, we have a live Gartley pattern opportunity at market right now. So let's grab our triangle tool, X to A to B, B to C, and C to D right there. So as price action comes up into our 127, we have a valid sell opportunity in the form of a Gartley pattern. Now, our stops are right above. So our entry was just above the 127 here. Okay. So again, right there, because I caught it a little bit late. Sometimes that works out in your favor. And then we have a stop. Where's my line tool? Then we have a stop right above these highs, looking left at structure. Okay, right there. We'll make that red. Have an entry, stop, and then targets are exactly the same as the bat pattern as well. So let's grab our Fibonacci retracement tool here and take it from swing low to swing high right there. And what we're looking at is price action to come all the way back down into a 382, make that green for target 1 and 618 for target 2. As you can see, another very good trade opportunity. Entry right here at the 127, we are risking this much. And we have a potential gain of target 1 and then also for target 2 because we trade 2 contracts. Again, this is a very nice risk to reward setup if you are over 50% accurate on this pattern. But none of that is going to be consistently profitable for you if you don't have a clear defined rule set and you don't know that you have an edge. Think of it in terms as 2 traders. Both are aspiring traders. They do all right. They make a few profits, they give it back. They have a few wins, they feel good, and they give it back again. They continue to execute the patterns well, but there's only one problem. Only one of them is going to be consistently profitable, while the other one is profitable sometimes. So the problem, one of these traders is eventually going to lose out over time and feel the heartache and headache and pain of watching their capital decline again and again and again, to the point where it's almost embarrassing. Trading day in and day out with a continuous streak of red days, and that sucks. That's where you begin to feel what? Lost, confused, right? Because at the end of the day, we don't know that what we are trading actually works or not. So we continuously react emotionally in our trading over and over. This is why it's important to know the key here is you have to go back historically over time and test said pattern. How do you know that that pattern actually works? Sure, backtesting is great fuel and everything, but markets change and they evolve. And if you go test it yourself and see the numbers and try it out yourself and just trade it in those steps, it will become evident that it's quite an accurate measuring stick that we have. That is the process to being consistently profitable. By knowing your own numbers and what to expect, you now gain confidence in your trading. And in trading this pattern over and over and over again, to be consistently profitable. Every consistent profitable trader does exactly that. They do those steps. And this is what we're going to do with this pattern. You absolutely feel the emotion. You feel the emotion of winners and losers. But what happens after you do the steps is you will stop reacting to the markets emotionally. And essentially, you remove or eliminate emotions entirely from your decision making. This right here is the key for turning it all on for your trading. So those are the trade opportunities for today. We're going to keep an eye on these two trades. And with this kind of risk to reward setup and being over 50% accurate, you're going to do phenomenally well in your own trading. And I encourage you to take a strategy and go and test that for yourself. Test the Gartley pattern 100 times on the pound dollar, on the 1 hour time frame. Just pick a strategy, pick a pair, and pick a time frame, and just test that 100 times. And you will see mathematically the similar numbers that I keep expressing to you here. And then trade that live and watch what happens. If you do those steps, you will do well in your own trading. And I wish that for you because you wholeheartedly deserve that. Absolutely. So if you do like this style of trading, please hit the like button for me. And remember that if you're watching this for the first time and you enjoy this video and you like the weekly overviews and what we are doing here, please hit the link below. Tell me where to email this to you and I'll send it out whenever I upload these in the future. Until next time, be safe, enjoy life. I appreciate you, and I'll talk with you soon. Thank you so much.